welcome. Hi guys, good morning. It's currently 59 degrees and I'm not freezing. I think I'm adjusting. I think I'm a full-blown Cali girl now. But as you guys know, we have the pre-workout. We have the pre-workout snack. And I think I'm just gonna stand because there's a lot of spiderwebs out here. In this space, there's no spiderwebs. So I'm just gonna stand still. Let the spiders do their thing. As long as they don't mess with me, we're fine. This is episode 20. Mind blown, the fact that I've been doing motivational Mondays for 20 weeks now, and on top of that I've also been doing the fun Friday videos, so that's like 40 videos within the span of 20 weeks or 5 months. That's insane. I did not think it was gonna go on for this long, but we're here and I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's very fun to just talk about these things and to just be open about them, because I feel personally that I don't see that as much. And so if you want to see something and you don't see it, I always say you do it. So that's what I did. I'm here 20 weeks in and it's been a lot of fun and I very much enjoy it, and I feel like I've grown a lot. I feel like we've grown a lot. And since it is episode 20, I wanted to go ahead and talk about how to get out of your own way, because I feel like that's something we all struggle with. We still struggle with it. I feel like I've talked about it, mentioned it a couple times throughout different episodes, but we're gonna have one full dedicated video for that today, because I always get questions about how I stay committed with YouTube, how I don't get discouraged when there's low views and stuff like that. And so, you know, I'm not a professional. I still struggle with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and just share with how I got out of my own way and hopefully inspire some of you guys or spark something in you guys to also get out of your own way. But we will do that later on in the video. For now, I'm just gonna go ahead, have my pre-workout, enjoy my pre-workout snack, enjoy the outdoors, and I'll check in with you guys after my workout. Today we came on a hot girl walk. I actually haven't been coming on a hot girl walk in quite a while. I've kept giving myself excuses as to why not to come, but I know I've been wanting to. I've just been pushing it off, and today I was like, all right, that's it. We're going, we're doing it. So we're out here. I've also been feeling really out of it this week. I don't know what planet to blame, and I swear it has to do something with the planets. I know it might sound like I'm joking, but I'm dead serious. I really do believe that if the planets are doing something, if they're out of alignment, if, I don't know, one is in control, I don't know. I truly do believe though they're to blame. I just don't know enough of the planets to be like, it's this one. The only one I always blame is Mercury. That's the only one I know that likes to cause trouble. That hill was intense. Let me have a little hot girl break here. Okay, so the number one thing that I've learned when it comes to getting out of my own way is to not let other people's opinions get to me, because when I posted my weight loss video, for the most part, every comment is very nice. But every so often, someone comes along and leaves some sort of like rude comment that just makes no sense. Like, why would you even want to leave something mean on a video that is literally only intending to do good things? But that just goes to show, with every person you satisfy, there's always going to be someone new that pops up that doesn't like what you're doing now, that wants you to do something different. You just gotta remember, you're never going to please absolutely everyone. So take suggestions, but when it comes to making a final decision on anything, whatever career you want to go to, what you want to study, what you want to pursue, what sort of videos you want to do, whatever it is, etc., etc., only ever do what feels right to you. Little 2-mile walk complete. Check. Hi. Are you new here? Because if you're new here, then you should know something about me. I tend to have a very addictive personality. I'm an all or nothing kind of gal. And actually, if you watched last week's video, then you know I have a new obsession. Almond butter. You guys know I'm a huge fan of anything that takes little to no time to prepare, because we're lazy over here. We're lazy, but productive. I'm not a huge breakfast person. I think maybe I'm just really lazy in the mornings. So I don't really want to do too much. I'm also gonna have my protein shake with this, so it's very, very filling. Also, are you team waffles or team pancakes? I'm team waffles all the way. See, this is where I had my intrusive thought the other day and I went like that. Never again. Next thing is just to take your banana. I'm only doing like half of it. This part is optional, but I love to add sugar-free syrup on top. It gives it that extra sweet flavor. And just like that, within like 5 minutes or less, my breakfast is ready. And I'm gonna pretend to try this for the first time. It's so good. Okay, let's sit down and talk a little bit. I just want to share within this video how I got started on doing YouTube videos and all of that, because I know I've had some questions regarding YouTube specifically, but I feel like this can also just help with any sort of career or passion in general, anything you're determined with. I'm just going to share like what I went through in order to get to where I am currently. YouTube has always been a huge dream of mine since back in the day when BeautyCon was still a thing, you know, when you would have like Aspen Ovard, Claudia Salewski, Alicia Marie, all of those girls would like have the big meetups and they would go to BeautyCon and they would vlog their entire time. But again, because I was full of so much self-doubt, I wouldn't actually post anything. I would just wish and wish that one day I would magically just feel inspired enough or brave enough to create YouTube videos. But for years, I just watched. I think another reason why I also didn't pursue YouTube when I first wanted to start creating videos was because the only people that I would see on YouTube had a specific look to them, and I didn't look like them. I didn't have a life like them. I didn't have the money to do all of these like entertaining things, to buy all of this makeup and stuff to make YouTube videos. There were just so many roadblocks in my head that I was like, I can't do this. And I was just thinking to myself, are people going to be interested enough to see what I have to show? Because it's not aesthetic 24/7. It's not even aesthetic to begin with. It's like just your normal everyday house. But then again, I had that realization that I have this life. I'm sure a lot of other people also have the same life as me, and they would be able to relate to that so much more than if I just try to put up this facade and make everything look aesthetic. And just because we don't see people posting about this type of lifestyle doesn't mean that there isn't a space for it. And again, I'm not saying that their life is not realistic, it's not relatable, because it is. There are people who can relate to them, and that is the beautiful part about YouTube, is that there is someone to relate to for every single person that watches. So even when you think that your content doesn't mean anything to anyone, it could very much mean something to someone. So don't take away your own power just because you can't visibly see the impact that you're making. The other one was just like that feeling of embarrassment. You know, I didn't want other people to find out that I had a YouTube channel. I was scared what they would think if I had a YouTube channel. I thought they would think I was weird, crazy, stupid, etc., etc. Basically just worrying about what other people would think about me had I started making YouTube videos. But when I actually told people, when people found out about my channel, literally everyone was so supportive. And maybe I'm just very lucky to have people in my life that are very supportive, but I doubted that anyone would even support it. And lo and behold, pretty much everyone I've ever told has either understood it, they're happy for me, or even if they don't understand it, they're just like, oh, okay, that's it, we move on. It's never anything like you're trying to pursue YouTube, and if someone is doing that in your life, cut them out. Or don't listen to them, because that's not worth you stopping your dreams. Don't let that little fear of what will other people think stop you from even starting. And then I also thought that I had to have the top of the line stuff. Like I had to have the specific camera, I had to have the specific editing software. Thought everything had to be perfect before I even started making YouTube videos. But you can have an amazing camera, you can have great audio, and just because you have a good quality video, it doesn't mean the video itself is good. It just means it looks good. Because that's what I tell people when they want to start YouTube videos and they're like, what camera do you have, what equipment do you have? I will openly tell people what sort of equipment I have. I have a whole video talking about what equipment I have. I have a whole video talking about what sort of editing software I use and, you know, what sort of stuff I do. But you don't have to have the exact same things that I have or the exact same things that your favorite YouTubers have in order for you to make good videos. As long as you're passionate about it, you're having fun with it, you could just use your phone, you could just use an old camera, you can use whatever free software you can get to just start making those YouTube videos. Don't wait until you have everything ready before you start. Let me tell you that it is so much easier to start things and figure it out along the way than to expect yourself to just have everything ready, because you will never feel ready. And the next thing that I had to learn was patience. Having patience and not expecting that growth overnight, because yes, there are some people that are very, very lucky and they have that growth overnight, but realistically, it's not going to happen to everyone. And I thought, maybe that would happen to me, maybe I will post a video and it will go so viral and this is it, this is going to be my big time. But in college, after like years of wanting to make YouTube videos, I finally decided, okay, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to stop doubting myself. I'm going to post the first video, even though it's probably gonna suck, whatever. I just hit post, called it a day. Did I get views? No. I think I got like maybe 10 views, and those 10 views were from family and friends. I didn't have viewers to begin with. I didn't just start posting and had like 1,000 people watch me. I didn't just start posting and have 100 people watch me. It took so long for my channel to grow. Instead of being grateful for those 10 views that I got from the support of the people in my life, I was always just wishing for more. I wanted more. And because of that, I was creating content that I thought would go viral and not creating content that was authentic to me. That doesn't mean I wasn't having any fun with the videos I was creating. That doesn't mean I didn't like the content that I was creating. It just meant that I was going in with the idea of what would go viral, and I was hoping that it would go viral, and then when I would post it, it wouldn't go viral and I would want to give up. But I also wasn't consistent, and on YouTube, consistency is key. Even when you start being consistent and you don't see any views, you have to push past that. I was stuck at 100 subscribers for a really, really long time. Like, I'm talking probably like a year or 2 years of seeing zero growth on my channel. Then when it clicked and I decided, all right, this is it, I'm just gonna start posting, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm not gonna give up until I see the change. I'm gonna see what can happen if I just keep posting despite doubting myself, despite not getting views. And it wasn't until just within the last year that I started to see a huge growth on my channel, and I've been on YouTube for like 6 to 7 years already. And now, like, it's just insane to me that there's people who watch my videos every single week that tune in. Like, I see you guys, I see your comments, I know your guys' names. You guys mean so much to me, and it means the world to me that you guys take time out of your day to watch my videos, and I do not take it for granted at all. Like, I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you, and the fact that my content resonates with you guys is just, it means the world to me. To add to that, my content wasn't always this way. I've done skits, I've done random vlogs, I've done the sit down videos, I've done the makeup videos, I've done fashion videos, I've done a little bit of everything. I didn't start doing the videos that I really wanted to do until after years of me just trying everything out there before I got to where I am now with, like the motivational Monday videos and like the fun Friday videos. Like, that is what resonates with me right now, and that is what I feel like is resonating with my channel right now. And because I'm doing what I want to do, it's attracting more people onto my channel, and that is because people can see that. People can see that I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I'm just having fun doing what I'm doing. That doesn't mean don't ever try to make content that you think will go viral. It just means stay true to yourself. Yes, you want the exposure, obviously, so that more people can watch your channel and subscribe, but a view is just a view. But a subscriber is someone who is genuinely interested in the content you're creating, and that's the type of person that you want to watch your videos. You're always going to feel that doubt. You're always going to feel like you're not ready enough. You're always going to think about what other people are going to think about you along the way. And so if we just let those things stop us, then we're never going to actually want to do the things that we want to do. We're never actually going to grow within the things that we are trying to pursue because we are letting those things stop us. I want to make myself chicken style fajita tacos. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all prepared. Can I just say that as someone with trypophobia, this is terrifying, and I will no longer be eating chiles moving forward. Just kidding. It's fine. But can we talk about how disturbing papaya seeds are? I'm scared of those things. Everything is done and ready. We've got the chicken chopped with some lemon pepper seasoning. ¿Y chile qué?
El chile ese cerradito. Córtale unos 3 pedacitos y luego te fijas si está enchiloso. Huélelo. ¿Huele verde o huele enchiloso?
Huele azul.
No, my bad, I'm sorry.
And like I said, I'm going to make these into little tacos. So I'm going to take these corn tortillas, which I've shown on here before. They're just the Guerrero 25 calorie corn tortillas. And I'm going to heat these up. Let's go ahead and try out this creation. It actually looks very good. They look so pretty, so beautiful with all of that color in there, but let's try it and see if it's as good as it looks. Also, I may have overdone it with the lemon because we didn't have lime, but we'll try it, we'll see. That's actually really good. I mean, hey, listen, I might be biased to all of the food that I make because I made it, but I think it's really good. And as for someone who hates cooking and doesn't know how to cook, I think I'm doing pretty good. 2 thumbs up for myself. It's slapping. It's slapping. My dad always makes fun of me for saying food is slapping, but this is slapping worthy. Okay, so as you guys know, at the Airbnb where we're staying at, they have a hot tub. I haven't really been using it only because honestly, I don't know what the real reason is. But today, I'm kind of feeling like taking advantage of it. I mean, we literally have a hot tub right outside, so why not take advantage of it while I'm here? First, I'm going to clean off the spider webs because as we've established, there's a lot of spider webs here. I don't know if it's like a wide California thing, but it's definitely a here thing because everywhere we go, there's spider webs. Luckily, don't see the spiders, but that's also a little bit scarier because it's like, well, where are you? Okay. It's not... Whoa. My life flashed before my eyes there. Anyways, it's still warming up. I think I put it at 92. This thing is finally warming up, but I think it's only at 84 degrees, so we still have quite a bit of ways to go. I wanted to, I guess, talk a little bit more about today's topic. And, you know, I just wanted to bring up the fact that, like, we know that there are always going to be exterior forces that are going to get in our way, that are going to try to get in our way and, you know, just feed us all of these poisons and make us believe that we're not good enough, that we're not ready enough. But one of our biggest obstacles will always be ourselves, because when we're fed all of these things, you know, what we should look like, what we should be doing, it doesn't matter what you want to be in this world, but there'll always be people who tell you that you're not good enough to do something. And if you really do believe them and let that get the best of you, your mind is going to tell you that you're not good enough. And then you're going to have to not only try to avoid other people's words, you're going to have to try to avoid your own thoughts, because our thoughts are so powerful, and if we really do let ourselves believe what people tell us, we're gonna believe it. But you can just as easily choose to not let those words affect you and instead go after your dreams and then prove them wrong. Honestly, I make these videos for you guys, so hopefully it like resonates with someone out there and it can like help someone. But also, I say these things for myself as well, because even to this day I still doubt a lot of things, and I always need the reminder. Even when it seems like I might have it all figured out, even when it seems like I'm doing so good, even when I'm seeing my channel grow, I still doubt myself, I still doubt my content. And so I always need the reminder, and that is why I love making these videos as well, because I don't just make them for other people, I make them for myself as well, and remind myself, because words will always impact you stronger when you believe them. I can say a bunch of stuff to you and it can just go in one ear and out the other. But if you choose to believe the words that I say and you choose to take action on those words will seem so much more meaningful, and you will actually see a difference in your life. I don't know why, but I always want to just like swim in here. But literally this is all I could do. It is the length of me. Look, see? There's my feet. It's literally my length. So this thing is 5'2" with some attitude on a good day. I would smack the camera like I always do, but my hands are wet, so instead we'll just slowly creep away from the camera.